there, and welcome to round 6 of the Craftsman Cup Series, and we're coming to you at yet again another brand new track, and it's the second of 3 road courses, and we are at Road America. Looking forward to going to be racing around here. One other thing that we needed to talk about Road America was the distance was going to be 24 laps. We have shortened it. We've put it down to 20 laps instead, because the cars will take about over 2 minutes there to complete a lap, and I don't want to make it like an absolute marathon. So we're just getting ready then for some qualifying. Some cars are making their way out onto the track. Sky Commons was the first one to come out. As we're looking then at the champion Danny Wells, who is just about to move. So too is Charlie Buxton. So there's a look at all the drivers in. There's a look at Jesse Turner, driving the Rally's Chevrolet, not the Valvoline that we always used to see him performing at, but giving it a bit of a change. And here is Sky Commons, the winner at the Auto Club, and has made his way back into the top 10. After a decent outing at Papyrus, which again was a road course last week. So we'll see what Sky can do around here. Followed by Liam Ervig, and there is Colin Jones in the 66, back in his normal peak fitness liveried Ford. And there's Kyle Matthews. There is Jamie Smith. Jamie Smith having a fantastic season. 5th in the standings he is. And right behind him you have Noah Carr, still driving the 44, Kellogg's car, Kellogg's Cornflakes. There's RG Bishop. Bishop is just on the outskirts of the top 10. He's 12th in the standings. There's Andy McCrory. Sort of like a newish livery there for him. And there's Christian Martin, who's made an appearance now into the top 10. He's gained, well, he's up to 7th place in the championship. There is Zachary Fitzwater, the only retirement from last week's race. Brand new engine in that car. Hopefully that will get him up the order in qualifying. Don't forget also, whoever starts on the pole will add their name on to the All-Star race. And there's a look then at Castle Green, followed by Charlie Buxton, who finished 2nd last week at Papyrus. And right behind them then is Danny Wells, and there's his teammate Dylan Poteet, the winner of Papyrus a week ago. And just when we were talking about in the opening going into the 3rd round of the championship, we were talking about how JGR was sort of like dominating it. It's really now sort of become Evernham, because both of their drivers are sitting 2nd and 3rd in the championship. So big stuff there for that 2 drivers. Meanwhile, Diego Ospina, after the slow start at Daytona for the season opener, he's worked his way back well up in the championship. He comes into this 16th in the championship now. So good going there for the 97 there. Like I said, after the poor start, there's a woman that needs to get off the ground running. Ali Rain sits 40th in the points, so not good for Ali. So she'll want to have a good race here. Michael Norman, who's having a great start to the season, but had a bad out last week. He's fallen out of the top 10, but he sits in 14th place, so he's not too far off. And there is Jessica Shelton, who sadly sits in last place in the points. And right behind her is Cody Lammers, who sits in 4th place after starting last and finishing in a very respectable, I think it was like 18th place. I mean, for the road course, that's pretty impressive. From starting, you know, on the back road to finish inside the top 20. That's quite an effort, that is, from the 18th team. But he's qualified for that position a few times before. Because don't forget, at Talladega last season, he started on the back row and ended up winning it. So, you know, Cody's got some experience there qualifying on the back row of the grid. Right behind him, you've got the rookie Brent Wintergreen. There he is in the 07. Followed behind then Brandon Ross, who had a great race. Great top 5 finish from Brandon Ross. He was one of the big movers in the field. He gained 10 places, up to 32nd place. Hopefully that form will continue going into Road America. And then that iconic livery the Miller's Genuine Draft car for Dylan Young, who has fallen down the pecking order in the championship. We did see him in the top 10. He's now fallen down into, I'm just looking at my list here where he is in the driver's standings. He is 26th. Yes, 26th place he is. Behind him is the pole sitter from last week, Brand Tedisco. And he finished about 21st, 22nd place, so he sort of did okay. He did move a couple of spots though in the championship. Yeah, he moved up 3 places. He did after Papaitis. And there is James Qualls, who has got a road course win in his name, in his CCS resume. Then you've got Jack Mitchell, one of the informed drivers though, informed rookie drivers, Jack Mitchell. Again, he, like Ospina, had a slow start to the season, but has worked as well up in the points. He's sitting 13th in the points, and I believe he is also the rookie points leader, I believe. Or it could have been Charlie Buxton, I'm not too sure. You'll have a look at the rookie points there tomorrow. Behind him is Daniel Voiles with a new livery for the 38 team. And then right behind him, you've got I keep saying Wes McCall. Oh my God, it's Trent Dunham. My apologies, Trent. Trent Dunham, followed by Matt McIntyre, Seth Cole. And looks like that's the Energizer Dodge he's got. Yep, indeed. There's Chris Thomas, followed by Nick Gunther. Charles Sanford in the 32. Joshua Collard, who had a pretty good qualifying before something must have happened in the pit stops last week. That made him fall down the pecking order. Fortunately for him, Levi McIntyre had a good outing last week. And there is Nathan Hudson in the 6. It's sort of like the reverse liveried car he's got him with it today. Well, for this weekend, I should say. And Nathan's also making an appearance in the top 10. He comes into this race 9th in the championship. And Alex Rowe sponsored with a new look car, just going for an all white car with the green bonnet. Right behind him is Austin LaPlante in the 49, the Schwann's Dodge. And there's a championship leader there. Still yet again, Wes McCall. He's slightly increased the championship lead, only by 2 points. So the gap between himself and the guy that's second in the standings is now 10 points, where it was 8 a week ago. There's Matt McLean, who's got off to a pretty terrible start, you would say, for Matt McLean. Carson Gum in the 99, new livery as well for him. And there's his teammate, Sam Oskin. And we go full circle back to Sky Commons. It is a very long circuit here. Really, really long circuit, so... yeah, and we'll see what Cody Lammers is. Oh, he's sitting second, and we've got a minute to go. So Cody Lammers then completely just doing the complete opposite of what I was saying about him starting on the back row quite a lot of these races, and there he is sitting on the front row. I mean, I have to say there's a 1 in 42 chance of getting the pole sitter correct. Like that was a complete surprise here to me. Anyway, Dylan Young looks like he's going to get a good tow off of Brandon Ross as they go through this long carousel, this long sweeping right-hander. Now on to this bit. A little short straight, and maybe a little dab on the brakes here. It's a fast corner. They've had so many nasty crashes in the past over there. Had a couple of them in IndyCar not too long ago in a massive accident I can remember for Catherine Legg in the old defunct kart series where the car flipped over. Luckily though, she was okay to race another day. There's James Qualls. And there is Jack Mitchell. Where's Jack sitting? 8th place then for the rookie. So Jack Mitchell has really got things sorted out here. Like this rookie's actually doing a tremendous job. There's Trent Dunham in the 1 car. And there's a great pack of cars there too. Seth Cole, who was the winner at Papaitis a season ago and ended up having an awful finish last week. He did lose ground though in the top 10, but he is still in the top. He is still in that position in points though. He's still in the top 10, and he will come across the line And that's probably the end of him, to be fair, for the qualifying, as well as the rest of them. And there goes Sanford. We'll have a look at Sanford. There is 0 seconds on the clock. So we've still got another 1 minute 40 odd seconds there, because like I says, it is a long track. So, oh, a little bit of racing now, as Gunther just decides to overtake. So Joshua Collard followed by Levi McIntyre. And there is Nathan Hudson, followed by Alex Rowe. And there is the 49. And Carson, oh, Matt McLean looked like he ran a little bit, nearly going off the track. Don't know if he nearly got into the back of Carson, but got away with it, but he's going to lose a bit of time. And now Colin Jones getting a good toe off of Liam Irving, but they're not going to have time to do another lap, I'm afraid. These drivers then have all done their times, as they're all still coming across the line. There's Carson Green, then you've got Danny Wells and Charlie Buxton. Dylan Pulte crosses the line, so too does Ospina, so too does Ali Rain. Michael Norman is just going to cross the line and complete his timed laps. And there is Shelton, followed by Lammers. And Wintergreen's going to cross the line to finish his qualifying. Now we've got Brandon Ross, Dylan Young and Tedesco. They're all crossing the line. Now we've got James Qualls coming across. And then we'll have a look then at Jack Mitchell as he completes his lap. And then I think we'll actually leave it there. Yeah, all right, 4 seconds to go, 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go, and stop. So what I'm gonna, I don't think anyone crashed. I don't think they're all dead though, but I will check it though, just in case. Okay, we are back, and I can happily confirm no cars ended up crashing in qualifying. In fact, all the cars actually just came out and just did their 10 minutes. None of them actually came into the pits, because like I said, it's a brand new track for these drivers on the CCS calendar, so they need to get as much practice in as they can for the race tomorrow. So I can confirm happily that no cars ended up crashing in qualifying. So that's good to see. So then, the moment of truth. Who is going to start on pole for tomorrow's race at Road America, which is now a shortened distance of 20 laps? It was going to be 24, but it's now going to be 20. Not fudge it. 24 laps. Yes, we confirmed it. Yes, 24 laps. I don't need to change it. 24 laps then. So who is going to start on the pole for tomorrow's 24 lap race? It will be Austin the Plant. I think he got the outside pole at Nazareth, but this time he goes to the pole this time. And alongside him, Carson Green. And that's his best qualifying of the season. He had back-to-back third-place qualifying efforts at Daytona and at Auto Club. And there he is sitting on the front row of the grid. And a great effort as well from Dylan Young. He will put his Dodge on the second row of the grid, and he'll be alongside Cody Lammers. Diego Ospina and Kyle Matthews will be row 3. Ali Rain, much needed great qualifying effort for her. She will start 7th alongside Anthony McCrory. Jack Mitchell and Carson Gum will make up positions 9 and 10. The champion, the guy that's sitting second in the points, Dylan Pulte, he will start 11th, and he'll be alongside the rookie Colin Jones, I think it is. I can't mind. Yes, Colin Jones. I was thinking of Chris, but my apologies. Yeah, Colin Jones. Michael Norman and Sky Cummins, they'll be on row 7. Then you've got Brian Tedesco and Alex Rowe on row 8. Christian Martin and Jamie Smith, both drivers in the top 10. They're starting on row 9. Joshua Collard and Jesse Turner will make up positions 19 and 20. The championship leader, smack bang in the middle, and he'll be alongside the champion, Danny Wells, who's sitting 3rd in the points. Driver sitting just outside the top 10 is RJ Bishop, and he's going to be alongside the Daytona 500 winning at Gunther, Nathan Hudson and Daniel Voiles. A couple of Fords on the 13th row, and then Brent Wintergreen and Brandon Ross qualifying in 28th place. So our other drivers then did go under the 2-minute mark, which is great to see. Then on row 15, you've got Seth Cole and Sam Oskin. Noah Cars and Zachary Fitzwater on row 16. Levi McIntyre and James Qualls on row 17. Guy that finished second a week ago was going to be starting on the inside of row 18. So he's got a lot of work to do then for Charlie Buxton. He's going to be alongside Charles Sanford. Chris Summers, 37th. Jessica Shelton, not really a good qualifying for her. Hopefully she will work her way out through the field tomorrow. She'll start 38th. Matt McLean and Liam Ervig in row 20. And on the final row, Trent Dunham and Matt McIntyre. So that is it. Congratulations then to Austin Plant. He secures the pole for tomorrow's race, 24 laps, like I said, at Road America. So that is the end of qualifying. Thank you so much for watching this, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the race itself at Road America. Bye-bye.